Alright, hello and welcome. So, I'm kind of changing the format of the Baro videos, so let me know what you think in the comments. This is in the interest of making these videos shorter and more concise so that the information is very, very quick. That being said, I'm cutting out all of the fashion stuff that is not stuff that is brand new. But if you guys want me to, let me know in the comments. I will put together a video of all of the cosmetic stuff that Baro has ever offered so you can see all of it there. So, let's get started, that being said. So first we have Scorch and Volcanic Edge. Much like last week, absolutely under no circumstances buy these. These are very, very easy to get from Spy. Do not bother. Primed Ravage, very useful for any crit shotgun, those being the Arc Plasmor and the Vacor Het currently, so if you're going to invest heavily into those, this is a very, very good mod for those. Primed Flow, this is good on pretty much any Warframe can use it, honestly. And it's good on such a large variety of them, especially those that use quick thinking, that I would say absolutely 100% pick this up. It is probably the single best thing on show today for Baro, so absolutely grab it if you don't have it. The Prism Obex, on the other hand, are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're serviceable. They do a a decent job. Like, it's fine, but they're nothing special, really. So get those if you either want them because you think they're fun or for mastery. And then with the Prismascana, I'd say the Prismascana is quite a bit better than the Prisma Obex, but for the most part is going to be either because you want a melee weapon that has a really good augment, which the Prismascana does, or because you're looking for the mastery. And then besides that, we have the Prisma Hekate Sandana, which is very good. Specifically, I like that on Ivara. And then outside of that, we have the entire Daedalus set, which personally I prefer the shoulders for like any part of the set. But the whole set is fine as it stands and is fairly cheap. And then finally, we have the Katir Sakara, which is very nice looking, though a bit on the expensive side. And then we have the very cheap Noggle statues for Baro Katir, which are quite nice. And then we have the Dark Sword, Day of the Dead skin. Unfortunately, this does not work on the Dark Split Sword, and the Dark Sword by itself is kind of meh, so you might not see a lot of use for that one. And then finally, we have the Day of the Dead Kavat armor, which is fine, although I prefer the non-Day of the Dead pattern personally. Then, moving on to console, we have much of the same. We have that Day of the Dead stuff, which refer back to the last 30 seconds to get all the information about that. We have the Katir Fireworks, which are really fancy, though you burn ducats on it if you got them, right? Smoke them if you got them. We have the Scimitar Prisma skin, which is very, very nice. Prisma Mech Head, which we've shown in the past, and is a decent looking face for them. Prisma Shade, which is wonderful. That is a ton of mastery, and even besides Shade being a very good sentinel, just for the mastery, like that ducat to mastery ratio is about as good as it's going to get, so I would highly suggest that. Then we have the Katir chestplate, which is alright. And we have the Volcar Wraith. So, the Volcar Wraith, this is tentative, because this might be your only chance to get it from Baro before the sniper rework. And we don't have the sniper rework in our hands, so I can't tell you whether or not the Volcar Wraith is going to be like really, really good in the sniper rework. However, in the interest of what if it is really good though, I would probably pick this up just in case. Like, just to be on the safe side, if you've got those ducats lying around, grab that. And then finally, we have all of the dual stat electric mods, and unlike the fire ones, these are all definitely worth getting, because the grind for the 2 of these out of the 4 that you can actually get from non-Baro sucks. So don't bother with that, definitely just get these from Baro. The grind is much, much shorter if you just grab them here. And then we have Prime Breach, which is absolutely fantastic, used on so many melee weapons. And the Katir Forest Lake Plates, which, as you know if you've seen previous videos, are just absolutely wonderful. So, with that, that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's like kind of a weird format, and it's like just basically screenshots of me going over this stuff. But let me know what you think, and I will see you guys tomorrow.